Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I've been so busy. I've been helping my fiance's sister with her niece, who she's like a mother to her. Um, she's dying. They expected her to die 3 days ago, and she's still here. Um, and I know that that takes a toll on a person. Plus, my sister-in-law, I call her my sister-in-law. I actually call her my sister. But she has medical problems herself, including bipolar. So this has taken a real toll on her, having to go up to the nursing home every day. She stays there all day, and she waits. She's with her daughter, who's actually her niece. If you'd read some of the stuff that they wrote on Facebook was funny. It would be, well, my aunt, my mom, and they'd go back and forth. My niece, my mom, my aunt, my mom. It was cute. I read some of it, but yeah, they've been waiting for 3 days, and she's still fighting. Her kidneys are failing, and my dad's kidneys were failing as well, and it took some time. So she's been a wreck because that's like her daughter. So I've been there for her every day, um, not physically, but in text and emotionally, and just uh, me and my nose. And I've had sinus surgery, but anyway, so that's been taking a toll on me, worrying about her. I'm concerned, talking to her all the time, being there for her. And not like that's the problem. It just takes a toll on you. Um, you're worried about somebody you love and how they're doing and how they're feeling. And it's just hard because I've been in those shoes before. That happened with my first husband. So I've been, so I know how to get, that was, that was a good one. I know how to negate. I can't even say it. I just woke up. I passed out cold downstairs on my um, recliner because I've been sitting up here too much and my legs are so bad. The edema has just gotten so bad that I had to take a break. But I know how to navigate, is what I was trying to say, the situation, and how, like, to what to look for as possibilities, because nothing is 100%, but how they can have this burst of life and this burst of energy right before they pass away. And I asked her, did you give her permission to let go? Did you give her permission, to die? I didn't say die, but I just asked if she gave her permission, because I know my first husband, he did not let go until his pastor came and talked to him and said, "You can let go." And like 4 hours later, he passed away. Um, People who are in those situations, who are dying, will sometimes, because I can't make a blanket statement, but say they don't want to die with you in with specific people in the room, they will hold out until that person isn't there. Or there's people who will hold out for holidays, birthdays, anniversaries. They'll either go right before, right after. The one that always gets me is It's crazy. But couples who've been married for 50, 60, 70, 80, is 80 a possibility? Yeah, 80 is a possibility. But I'll see that one will pass away their spouse will pass away sometimes within hours, or within days, um, after they do, and that to me is, I hate to say it, but it's romantic. Um, and there is such a thing as dying from a broken heart. Um, and I just find that phenomenal. I am obsessed. I don't know if you'd call it obsessed. Curious when it comes to death. I find it interesting how phenomenons like that happen. Um, how people hold out for certain times for certain people, um, and things like that. But I just want to make quick video, of where I've been. I know you don't miss me because you watch these videos, and I just happen to be here. I'm like, I have a magic wand of some sort. I always say my crystal ball is broken, so I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Or, but right now we're debating, well, we got to get the dogs to the vet. They're overdue for their shots. And I was going to take them to a closer vet, but the vet that we have is so great. And it's around an hour or so away. But they're so fantastic that I can't imagine taking them somewhere else, because I have worked with another vet in this area just a few miles away and was not impressed. And this vet deals with everything. They took care of my bearded dragon. They took care of my dogs. Um, I trust them. And although it's a ways away, I trust them. So we've decided that we would like to take them there and around here, God, to find a vet that's taking new clients is like, shit, impossible. And we're already established there, and they're just fantastic. So I don't know if I'm going to call them. I might email them tomorrow. Otherwise, I have the app. They have an app, and you can make appointments from the app. So I may just do that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. I feel like I'm being pulled one way or another, and I've been on Facebook lately, which I haven't been for a long time. Um, I just have so many different, oh man, so many different things going on. David has his infection, and hopefully, we thought we had norovirus because we were so sick. But it was only for one day, and I don't know how long it's supposed to last. I think I have a cold, and I think it's a cold that I saw as allergies, but that's usually during the summer. But I just feel like shit, and I just woke up, so you have all that upper respiratory garbage. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, I talked about what's going on. Um, has it got me down? No, because I'm one who, I feel like I have to have a purpose in life. And I feel like I have a purpose right now, that I'm helping her, and that I have the experience. God, you hate to have experience in death, but it is what it is. I'm able to help her. And that's a bonus. That's not a bonus. That's helping somebody who needs it. Be there for them. It keeps me busy because I'll sit there and chat with her for a long time because her life is up in a nursing home. That gets boring as hell. It gets old so fast. And she's just waiting. And I know that feeling with my first husband. His aunt was there and she didn't want to be there. She's like the last person. She's like, I don't want him to die in front of me. And I left to go home. I was pregnant, but I left to go home to take care of some things and to take a shower. And while I was gone, she was sitting with him, and that's when he passed away, when she was there. And that was the last thing she wanted. And I got back, and they told me he had passed. So it's like, they look at that as a trauma. I don't. Can't say why. Don't want to say why, maybe. But, yeah, I'm going to keep this short because I just woke up and I'm super tired yet. David just went to bed. He has an abscess in his mouth that's large, and they gave him antibiotics to get the abscess down so they can pull his tooth because his tooth is just like sheared off. So, yeah, I don't want to know. I used to have like an iron stomach. I could handle anything, and these days I can't handle anything. I'm like so squeamish, and I don't know where that came from. I used to be tough. I could handle blood and guts and all that fun stuff, but I don't know. I don't really know how I feel right now. Just kind of am. How do you explain that? She's working on my medication, so that's a bonus. I've only been taking half of Xanax, and it seems to be that I'm fine, but I just don't understand. Not that I don't understand. I just have thoughts that I don't understand. And it's freaking cold in here. I had the door shut because otherwise my dog, she's 5 years old and she's a golden retriever. She likes to eat Kleenex. Or it used to be cardboard. I have something in cardboard. She eats the cardboard. So it's like, Sasha, why? Because she's a goofball. She is. She's like the best dog. But I know that when there's Kleenex in the garbage and it's gone, she ate it. It doesn't affect her. It doesn't. It's just weird. So it's like, okay, we can't leave Kleenex in the garbage anymore again. Because she used to do it and then she stopped, I think, for a while. And now I believe she's back to it. She's weird. So I'm going to finish here. I don't really know what topic this was about. I guess it was about how your mental state can be when it comes to having to take care of and watch somebody die. Um, I know how that is. I've been there. And the doctors say it's going to be, like the doctor will say, you've got 4 to 6 months. They did that with my first husband. He's got 2 or 3 days, 3 or 4 days, can't remember. I was 20. And he lived a couple of months more. So it's like, do you keep, It's fucked up. I don't even want to go into it. My head is so tired. My brain is so tired. Not tired like I usually am. When I'm falling asleep. David thinks that's funny. He's like, yeah, I watched that one. Were you falling asleep? I said, I must bore myself that I I fall asleep while I'm making these. But I know that I did and I said I was going to go about, I still got to say this. I did a really super long post on Facebook last night, about religion. And I'm not going to really talk about religion on here because that's not what this is about. But not too long ago, I looked it up, and spirituality is a religion. And I'm like, that's me. So I was happy to see that because, you've got your Catholic, you've got your Christian, you've got your Lutheran and your Methodist and your blah, blah. And everybody, not everybody, but what the fuck? That was weird. Don't even go there with me. Now I'm pissed. Anyway, yeah, I did a big, not a rant, but just an explanation of you're this, you're that, everybody's this and that. But when you say you don't have a religion, people look at you like you're an alien. And I hated that. So when I found out that spirituality is actually religion, I was happy. It made me very happy because I felt like I belonged somewhere. So I'm going to cut this loose before it cuts me off. I'd like to know what in the fuck is going on. Excuse my French. Yeah, like you've never heard it and you've never said it. So I'm going to go and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.